Georgia campus hasn't seen lines like this outside in a long, long time. The reason the opponent tonight, the Kentucky Wildcats, have already made history. 29 straight to start the season is a Kentucky and SEC record. And tonight, the quest for perfection continues here in Athens, Georgia. At 30-0. Pat Adams throws it in the air. We're underway. Jim Burr and Doug Sermons, the other two officials.
Size advantage for Lyles.
Yep, working on the inside and a nice move, drop step to the base.
Cut by Jurisic along the baseline.
Andrew Harrison with a hook shot, got it.
Boy, when he drives, any time that he gets paint under his feet, he's a much better.
Loose ball, rebounded by Kentucky. Aaron Harrison going up and under, and he scores for the first time tonight. Are healthy that they can possibly be the team to beat Kentucky, but we got a long ways to go to find out. There's one of the fine shooters in the conference.
I don't know what he was doing there on that second shot.
And the follow is going to be by Dakari Johnson.
Gaines didn't even leave the floor on that shot, but it's Kentucky ball. Those things are only reviewed in the last 2 minutes.
Towns, hook shot's good.
Well, you let him get paint under his feet and get that deep, he's going to into an outstanding college player that is going to be a top 5 pick whenever he decides to come out.
Euless caused that steal. Oh, I didn't think Cauley Stein could get that high, but he could. As the shot clock expired and it went in. Booker answers with a 3 on the other end.
Boy, that's the way you answer a prayer.
Gave up an open shot and works for that one over Thornton, and then the follow by Lee, who one-hands it and throws it down.
For Georgia has been very good. They are just picking off Kentucky, and the Wildcats not communicating on that low cross.
Three-pointer goes for Andrew Harrison, and he can be a game changer if he.
Andrew Harrison, the last game at 23 points. He's about to put up a couple more, maybe.
Going to put him up from the free throw line as Gaines picks up his second foul.
I wonder if they're going to look at the monitor on that one to see if that was excessive in any way. I don't think so. They can get some separation here for Kentucky on the road to separate.
Andrew Harrison's the 8th best free throw shooter in the conference, and fade away by Harrison. We said don't let him get hot.
Score.
Harrison got a 3. That's Aaron Harrison, his first 3 of the night, and it ties it up for the 7th time tonight. Taking it inside for a second attempt and got it. Let's see if the basket's good. It is.
Floor opened up wide for J.J. Frazier. Nobody came over to block or challenge that shot.
Towns really threw his shoulder in. It scores in close. You get it tonight, but it brought the house down, and it brought a timeout from Kentucky.
Georgia sticking with that zone.
There's a good move.
Good job to get the ball inside. You know, Booker had a shot out of that corner. The corners are.
Harrison had a moment. Forte got out on him. And now the hook shot goes by Towns again. That's his move in the lane. They give that basket to Mayton, and the lead again now stretches to 9. And just got cut to 6 by Andrew Harrison.
Williams and Bill Self will be in the Hall of Fame, and that 11 in a row is one of the most remarkable streaks in the history of college basketball.
Nice follow off the miss of Lee by Karl Anthony Towns. He's got 10 for the game. Get down to 2. And it is by Lee. Nice feed inside.
6 points in the paint for the Bulldogs.
Here's Towns, and he has been the man in the second half with moves like that. 10.5, 12 in the game.
Now Kentucky.
Man against Andrew Harrison. Had it taken away from him by Cauley Stein, and now the outlet, Aaron Harrison. And he's got a chance for a 3-point play.
Boy, what a turnaround there.
Points have come in this half.
Well, Kentucky shooting under 40% in the second half. What a rebound.
Oh, Cauley Stein can't ever let that happen on a missed free throw. They could lead with a 3. Aaron Harrison through Gaines, got it. We're tied for the 10th time at 62.
Well, Aaron Harrison has.
Towns got his man in the air, goes inside, doesn't get it, but the second try is good.
Well, how about that? With 4 fouls off that horn set, they throw back.
Kentucky's first lead in 12 minutes exactly.
And to have played what I consider to be so poorly on the offensive end. I mean,
freshman on freshman. Eulis leaves it for Towns.
Oh, just a beautiful.
There's a wide open Frazier, but he hit the side of the backboard.
They ran a little hammer action there, and that you got to make that shot. He's wide open.
And after got a really good free throw shooter at the line.
This Kentucky team.
Booker are both finalists for the Wayman Tisdale Award, which goes to the top freshman in the country, and certainly it'd be hard to say that there's too many guys better than this guy. Okafor at Duke
used to play at a really high level in a variety of different areas. You know, Okafor may be a more dominant low post player than Karl Anthony Towns.
The Kentucky fans are going go big blue. Everybody talking at the same time right now.
It's amazing how they're like locusts.
I'm glad you said that.
They're everywhere. No, I mean that as a compliment.
Okay.
They know that. Big Blue Nation knows that.
And Ashley Judd will go home happy tonight. Georgia not so much. Frazier another long three. That's probably going to be the last shot of the game.
You know, Brad, Georgia played well. They did Mark Fox's game plan was excellent. They did a really good job. But boy, it takes a lot. It is going to take a tremendous effort to beat Kentucky. They're that deep.
Their last time that they'll set foot on Stegman Coliseum floor in a competitive game, and boy, they gave Kentucky as much competition as they wanted. But Kentucky remains perfect. It's now 17-0 in conference play. It's a perfect 30-0 to start the season. They win it 72-64.